got a new pair of tennis shoes too. Katie's grandmother even sent her money to buy school clothes. She wanted Katie to look perfect for her first day of school. Katie also needed school supplies. She got a notebook, a box of pencils, and 3 different sizes of markers. She got colored pencils, scissors, glue, and a giant box of crayons. She put her name on everything so she would be ready for school. Someone raise their hand and tell me who they think Katie could be in this story. Raise their hand. Hi, Ro. A student? Who agrees? Do y'all agree? Yeah, I like this. Y'all agree? I agree. Let's keep reading. Katie found the perfect tote for her school books. Her mother wanted it to look special, so she sewed an apple on it. She also embroidered her name on it. Make sure y'all are reading along. She embroidered her name on it in case she misplaced it during the year. Katie put everything neatly away in her room so she would be ready for the first day of school. Katie visited her school several times before the first day. She wanted to be sure she knew where everything was. When the class lists were finally posted, she looked through all the lists. There it was. Her name was on the top of one of those lists. Katie Allen, first grade, room 3. She looked at the names of all the children in her classroom. She did not know any of them. Katie was getting nervous. The night before school started, Katie laid out her school clothes. She wanted to get up early so she could be the first one there. She had a hard time getting to sleep. She thought about all the questions everyone has on the first day. What if no one likes me? What if I forget my lunch? What if I can't find anything? When she finally fell asleep, Katie dreamed she spilled her tomato soup on her dress. She dreamed she had to stay in school with a big spot of tomato soup on her dress all day. Her alarm clock went off at 6 o'clock that morning. Katie did not want to get out of bed. Mr. Allen had to remind her it was time to get up for school. She said she was not ready. She told him about her dream. Mr. Allen said, "Don't worry, honey. You will have a tuna sandwich in your lunch today. You will not spill soup on yourself." Do you all know any elementary kids that eat sandwiches?
No, I used to.
Let's see. Katie got up. She showered and brushed her teeth. She combed her long red hair and told herself, "You can do it, Katie Allen." She put on her new red dress and her new black shoes. She looked at herself in the mirror and smiled. She ate a good breakfast so she would have energy to begin the day. "I think I'm ready," she said. She picked up her tote. Inside were a notebook, pencils, flip the page over for me, and markers. She took a deep breath and said, "Let's go." Mr. Allen drove her to school. He kissed her and said goodbye. Katie took another deep breath and got out of the car. She waved goodbye to Mr. Allen. "Have a great first day," he shouted as he drove off. Katie felt butterflies in her stomach. She did not know what to expect. She walked to her classroom. Every desk had a name tag on it. She was the first one to arrive. She went to her desk and put her things away. As children arrived, Katie introduced herself. Before long, the bell rang, and the first day of school had begun. Katie did not sit down. She went to the front of the class and said, "Good morning, class. I am your first grade teacher, Miss Allen. Are any of you as nervous about the first day of school as I am?"
What?
Think about it. Think about it. Have some think time.
Huh?
Have some think time. Think about just what happened. I'll read it again. And think about it. She went to her desk and put her things away. As children arrived, Katie introduced herself. Before long, the bell rang, and the first day of school had begun. Katie did not sit down. She went to the front of the school and said, "Good morning, class. I am your first grade teacher, Miss Allen. Are any of you as nervous about the first day of school as I am?" So think about what happened. Who thinks they know? Who thinks they know? Who thinks they know? Theo, what are you thinking? Ooh, she might be the teacher instead of a student. Who agrees?
Yeah, I agree.
Who agrees? Do y'all think that could be possible? So the author did what? What did the author do? Think about it.
Made a speech She was a student.
Exactly. The author made us think through the entire story she was a student. But in fact, she was what? She was the teacher, not the student.
And black shoes were just for her to look perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. So what do you all think? Why do you all think the author did that? Why did he or she? Why did she put that in there? That the student would feel nervous, and you thought it was the student the entire way through, but in fact it was the teacher, Melissa.
Like maybe to give it a look like if she was surprised in it.
It had like a plot twist, right? A little bit at the end.
Yeah, like that one time story was like thinking that she was a student. And then turns out teacher.
Yeah. But what does that tell you about a student's feelings about the first day compared to a teacher's feelings about the first day? What does that tell you, Damien? Exactly. Did you all hear what Damien said? Table 1, Olivia's table. Did you all hear what Damien said? He said that, what did you say? Say it again. You said it really good. Exactly. I'm brand new to the school, right? Brand new. I know a few of y'all from summer school, but I was just as nervous maybe as some of you all.
heard that before.
Yeah. So it just shows you that teachers can be just as nervous as students for the first day. I've heard a lot of veteran teachers that have been here a while, they say they get nervous just as much as from the last year and the year before that.